Mobile gaming is rapidly becoming a behemoth in the industry. From casual tile matching to open-world adventures, we are living in a golden age for the mobile game developer. And mobile means smaller screen sizes where every pixel is precious, most notably in UI. Whether you're a seasoned dev or are just starting your journey, UI implementation is infamously a stumbling point. But with Bezi, we'll get you functional UI in less than 20 minutes. Let's prep! Download the project files. For this demo, I've prepared an example Unity project full of visual assets for you. And the Bezi team has defined the UI standards and the UI toolkit guide pages as starting points for your team to work from. Pages are evergreen documentation available to every thread in a workspace. Anything in a page from coding standards to architecture decisions, design specs, and system docs is context for your Bezi agent's work anywhere in that workspace. Let's build! Open the starter project and connect it to your workspace. Once connected, open the scene, Crystal Magic. First, let's get our UI up and running. Provide Bezi the mockup included in the demo assets. Then, prompt Bezi to construct our UI with the Build Mobile UI skill. Since building UI to match a mockup requires more complex thought, we'll use the Claude Opus 4.8 model to start. A skill packages a repetitive, multi-step workflow into a single command. Bezi runs the skill the same way every time, delivering a more reliable, predictable output with less effort. The output is really close. Let's prompt for some scaling adjustments. Perfect! Now we have responsive UI that matches our reference. The next step is functionality. We'll switch to Sonnet 4.6 to save on spend, since this is a more straightforward task. Remember, when we give Bezi specific things to look for, read from, and write to, it eliminates the guesswork, allowing Bezi to accomplish exactly what we set out to do with less back and forth. Great! Our UI is now up and running. Now, it's time for flair. I've prepared a Sparkburst effect to play every time the appearance changes and stored color settings for each variant in scriptable objects. Let's get electric with Bezi's help. Nice! Sparks are flying. Now it's time for the icing on the cake. If you open up the animator, you can see that there's another animation state available and a trigger to transition anytime the material is changed. Let's ask Bezi to wire this up for us, shall we? And just like that, with a few prompts, we have functional UI built from a mockup that triggers game juice and delight with every button press. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Join us at Bezi as we revolutionize what's possible for your team. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.